Hi friends, very good evening all of you. Welcome back. So today we are going to continue our discussion with section E of part 1 for CMA USA. Today we are going to discuss various types of controls. So what is the matter of discussion today? Today we are going to discuss various types of controls. First, let us summarize and revise some basic concepts like what is control, what is the objective of control, what is control, what is the objective of control. Do you remember in one of the previous classes I told you control is a basic managerial activity. Control is a basic managerial activity. Now simple, a kid, school going kid who is studying second standard or third standard, he is not doing homework, he is watching TV or playing video game or playing with his friends and all. So he is turning to be naughty, he is not eating food, he is not studying or doing homework on time. So if you are the mother or if you are the father, what will you do? What will you do? You have to control them. There are so many types of controls. There are so many types of controls. If you are rough and tough, you will pull the person and you give one slap on his bum or one slap on his cheek and say, hey, shut your mouth, sit and study. That is physical control, which is not good. Which is not good. Nowadays, this corporal punishments and all, they are considered to be very bad. When I was a kid, when I was studying in school, my school teachers and all, they used to use pain sticks and all to punish us. That is a different story. 20 years, 30 years back, that is a government school, no one asks. But today, this is not the way of controlling. You cannot. Then what you can do? Incentive and reward system. Incentive and reward system. What they do, you finish off your homework, I'll allow you to watch Chota Bheem. Or you finish off your studies, I'll purchase Kinder Joy for you. You come first in your class, then I'll buy one video game for you. You finish off this work and I'll take you and I'll buy ice cream for you, whatever the flavor you want. So this is incentive system. So in companies, they follow something called carrot and stick approach. You know this? Carrot and stick approach. Have you heard this? What is carrot and stick approach? Now imagine there is a circus, zoo, circus. Big animals. Their size is much bigger than a human being, like a hippopotamus. Or dangerous animals like tiger, lion, elephant. Now imagine there is one hippopotamus or there is one elephant. There is one master. He is having one small rope in his hand which is tied to the neck of this animal. And he is making that animal work like it is a small baby. So you sit, they will sit. You stand, they will stand. You walk, they will walk. You walk backwards, they will walk backwards. You walk on 2 feet. You give a shake hand. Raise first 2 legs, front legs. And then do small kind of gimmicks and all. And sometimes riding a bicycle, jumping from, one circle. So all these things we have seen, right? All these things. Now, I wonder, how come an animal be trained? How come this hippopotamus is trained? So this trainer, when he is training this hippopotamus or any animal, he has 2 hands, no? In one hand, he will have a stick. In one hand, he will have a food item which this animal likes the most. For example, if you are training a rabbit loves carrot. Hippopotamus loves mint leaves. Okay, if you are training a seal, they love fish. If you are training, a tiger or any other animal, they love meat. So in one hand, I have something to punish you. In one hand, I have something to give incentive to you. Incentive. So I am asking the elephant, I am asking the animal. I am asking the animal, sit. First time when I said it did not understand. It is looking a rough, aggressive look. Hey, kaun hai betu? Who are you? With strict one tongue. Sometimes if the animal is too big and I cannot hit with a normal stake, you know, there will be some magnetic or electronic or even that passage of current will be there, no, some kind of shock will be there with this, so that they feel the pain. Otherwise, elephant, if I'm taking a stick and if I'm hitting it, it will take me with its trunk and it can throw me also. To train the animal, what they do is they follow carrot and stick approach. So in one hand carrot will be there, in one hand stick will be there. So I will ask you, hey, do this. If you do that, I love you. Take the carrot, take the incentive, eat, enjoy. If you do not follow what I say, I will control you. One cut with the stick on your legs. In companies, can we follow carrot and stick approach? The answer is yes. All the managers in companies, they follow carrot and stick approach. But here, carrot is incentive, bonus, commission, performance linked, incentives, promotions, transfers where you want. So you follow the company's instructions, you do more and more business, you will get more and more incentives, more and more salary, more and more bonuses, more employee stock option schemes, more shares of the company. So I give you carrot. If you do not achieve targets and if you are not listening to me, if you are not following my instructions, I will take stick approach. What is that? No promotion for you, demotion for you, no incentive for you, no salary hike for you, no transfer for you, or intentionally I will transfer you to a remote location. So you will not be promoted this year. Everybody got 20% salary hike, you will get 5% salary hike, or sometimes you will get 0 salary hike. I say in the performance appraisal, monthly or yearly performance appraisal, you did not meet the criteria, you got 0 points. I'm sorry, you will not be promoted. You do not have any salary hike this year. You will not get any incentive. You will not get any bonus. Your friends and your colleagues will get, you will not get. This is stick approach. So carrot and stick is a kind of control. Incentive and penalty. Incentive and penalty. So in the previous class, if you remember, I have given you the meaning of control and various types of controls. Quality control, cost control, finance control, budgetary control. So many types of controls I told you. So the objective of control is to ensure that the work is happening as per the expected path. I want that kid to sit and study, or I want that kid to go and play physically. I don't want the kid to play with mobile phone. What is my objective? If I am father, I don't want this kid to sit and play with gadget. If he is going to ground and if he is playing with children, I am happy. Physical activity, I want physical activity for him. So when the process is being performed in the expected manner, there is no need to control. So the human being's behavior and the tasks or the manner in which the work is being done should be done as per the prescribed procedure. Every company has something called SOP. Guys, have you heard what is SOP? Have you heard what is SOP? Say yes or no. SOP stands for what? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedures. SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. Consider a bank. You went to State Bank of India. You went to State Bank of India. You gave 5,000 rupees in the counter and you said, sir, can I get one demand draft, sir? I have to pay fee. University fee is to be paid by way of demand draft. Sir, can you give demand draft in favor of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India? I need to pay CA Institute fee. I need to pay BCom fee. I need to pay university fee. I need to pay some fee to this educational institution. They are asking for a demand draft. Sir, can you please give one DD? So you went to a bank. You went to a bank. You gave 5,000 rupees and you asked for a DD. Do you think if State Bank of India has 10,000 branches, they have more than 10,000 branches, okay? Do you think the way in which a demand draft is drawn, the way how a demand draft is given to a customer, do you think it will be same in all 10,000 branches, or it will differ in every branch? Every branch will follow their own policy, how DD can be issued. Do you think rates, processes, procedure, everything is uniform across all the branches, or every branch will follow their own separate rules? So you tell me, uniformity will be there or no? You tell me whether all the branches follow same procedure. Guys, tell me whether all branches follow same procedure, or every branch follow different procedures. Type same or different in the chat box. Type same or different. So participate. Let me know the answer. Sahich is saying same. What about others? Guys, tell me the answer. Do you think bank will follow the same procedure, or every branch will have their own separate procedure? Will the procedure be same, or will the procedure be different? Okay, correct. Correct, Brinda. Same. So you go to any branch, it will be same. You go to any KFC, you eat chicken in KFC Bangalore or you eat chicken in KFC Delhi. Don't you think the flavor, the taste will be same? You drink Coca-Cola in Kerala or you drink Coca-Cola in UP, don't you think the product will be same? The taste will be same. Isn't it? You buy a product from Amazon in Hyderabad or you buy a product from Amazon in Delhi. Don't you think the procedure to be followed by the customer will be same? These are called standard operating procedures. What is SOP? SOP stands for standard operating procedure. Okay, write down in your notes. Companies follow, write down in your notes, companies follow standard operating procedures. Companies follow standard operating procedures. Companies follow standard operating procedures to perform a given task. To perform a given task. The top level management of the company, the top level management of the company, the top level management of the company develops SOP, develops, the top level management of the company develops SOP, standard operating procedure, to bring uniformity, to bring uniformity, to bring uniformity in the processes or the procedures, to bring uniformity in the processes or procedures, to bring uniformity in the processes or procedures. all the employees are required to follow all the employees are required to follow these standard operating procedures are required to follow these standard operating procedures. Follow these standard operating procedures. This ensures the quality. Comma, customer satisfaction. Quality, comma, customer satisfaction. Comma, best practices in the industry. Best practices in the industry. And also results in economy or savings. Also results in economy or savings. Economy or savings. Next para, point number 2. Point number 2. For example, there are various tasks, there are various activities or tasks that are performed in a bank. There are various activities or tasks that are performed in a bank. For example, deposit of cash by customer, comma, deposit of cash by customer, comma, clearing a check, comma, cash withdrawal, depositing cash by customer, comma, check clearing of a check, comma, cash withdrawal, comma, safety lockers, loan disbursement, comma, issuing a demand draft, DD, etc. Issuing a DD, etc. Issuing a DD, etc. The head office of the bank, you can write in next para, the head office of the bank the head office of the bank, issues standard operating procedures, the head office of bank issues standard operating procedures to all the branches, to all the branches. That is why the process of that is why the process of performing any of these activities, that is why the process of performing any of these activities will be uniform, will be uniform across all the branches, will be uniform across all the branches. That means how you get a DD. That means how you get a DD. That means how you get a DD. In MG Road branch of Bangalore, in MG Road branch of Bangalore, in MG Road branch of Bangalore is same as that of Andheri East branch Mumbai, same as that of Andheri East branch Mumbai. Andheri East branch. Next para, I think point number 3. Similarly, the food items and service, the food items and service in food chains like KFC, Domino's, Subway, are same. Next point. Global companies like Amazon, standardized procedures across the globe. Standardize the processes across the globe. Next para. I think it is 4th or 5th para. Numbering is fine. You give numbering, I do not mind. The summary of the above discussion is that. The summary of the above discussion is that every organization, the summary of the above discussion is that every organization has certain objectives. Every organization has certain objectives. Every organization has certain objectives. Such as, every organization has some objectives, such as A. Achieving operating efficiency. Achieving operating efficiency. Minimizing losses. Minimizing losses or wastages. Minimizing losses or wastages. Maximizing operating efficiency, minimizing losses or wastages. Minimizing losses or wastages. Cost savings. Profit maximization. Cost savings, profit maximization. Every company, whether it is a big organization, small organization, it is a for-profit organization, not for-profit organization, it is a public entity or a private entity, it is into public service or it is into BPO, irrespective of the nature of the business, irrespective of the size of the business, irrespective of the sector, irrespective of the industry, irrespective of the geography, irrespective of the country, wherever you are operating, every entity wants these kind of things. Improve operating efficiency, improve productivity, minimizing losses, minimizing wastages, cost savings, profit maximization. Everybody wants it, isn't it? B. Customer satisfaction. Quality management. Reduction in number of customer complaints. Reduction in number of customer complaints. I don't want many customers to reject my products. I want very less number of customer complaints. I don't want customers to call my sales outlets or customer care executives, and I don't want them to neither they should suffer, neither they suffer, nor they should make my employees suffer. So if I'm manufacturing washing machines, they should work properly. That's all. That should give satisfaction to the customer. Quality should be managed. So this is B. C. Transactions are properly recorded in books of account. Transactions are properly recorded in books of account. Financial information generated by financial information generated by accounting or information system. Accounting system or information system should be timely, should be correct, should be reliable, should be accurate. I want all the transactions to be recorded, because imagine if I am running a chain of jewelry stores. If one transaction is not recorded, what will be the damage? Lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees. So I want my sales reports to be timely. My sales report should be correct, reliable, accurate. So the accounting system should generate correct information. This is objective C. B. No errors or frauds, either in the books or in the operations. Either in books or in operation. Either in books or in operations. I don't want to see any frauds or errors. I cannot afford the risk, because frauds and errors, they damage the reputation a lot. E. Compliance with various statutory provisions. Compliance with various statutory provisions. Compliance with various statutory provisions. Rules, regulations, internal policies. Internal policies. Okay, so every organization has some objectives. What are they? These are general in nature. Okay, any organization you take, they will have all these kind of objectives, whether they are expressly mentioning it or no. Every organization will have these objectives: maximizing efficiency, productivity, minimizing losses, minimizing wastages, cost savings, profit maximization, customer satisfaction, quality management, reduction in number of customer complaints, defectives in production, reduction in defects in production. Transactions are properly recorded in books of account. Financial information generated by accounting system, information technology system should be timely, correct, reliable, accurate and complete. No errors or frauds, either in the books of account or in operations. Compliance with various statutory provisions, be it GST, be it tax, be it TDS. No company wants to, evade taxes and all. There are certain individuals, there are certain companies who wants to evade the tax. But if you are a proper citizen, whether you are a proper natural citizen like you and I, or whether you are a proper corporate citizen like Tata's, Birla's, Ambani's, they do not want to evade tax. They want to save tax. Tax planning is different. You hire a proper tax consultant and you say that this is the situation. In this situation, within four corners of law, how tax planning can be done? There are specialists for that. For example, you will sell your ancestral property, 10 crore rupees came. Then you realized that you need to pay 25% tax. 2.5 crores will go. You will get a heart attack. I don't want to pay 2.5 crores. I don't want to pay. Your grandfather has given 10 crores property, but still you do not want to pay 2.5 crores to the government. Still understandable. Your money, no? Why you want to? So, I will not inform anyone that I sold. I will conceal the information. I will not record the consideration on stamp paper. I tell that this is sold for 25 rupees. These are frauds. Then what is a genuine transaction? You go to a consultant, you hire a person, I am not into taxation, but if I am into taxation, you can hire me, hire my services and say, Pavan sir, this is the situation. Can you minimize the tax payable? Then I told you, you have to invest some money in government bonds. You said, okay, I can do that. You have to purchase some other house property for you. You said, yeah, definitely I can do that. I am planning for that. So I told you, have this kind of investments in real estate, have this kind of investments in financial assets, have this kind of deposits in this kind of banks for 5 years. After that, this money will be tax free. That money is also tax free. Now you are happy. Thank you, Pawan sir. I thought I have to pay 2.5 crores, but you made me pay only, 1.5 crore or 1 crore. Thank you. Sir, I don't want to pay 1 rupee also, sir. Then you'll have honeymoon in jail. That is a different story. So, you don't want to mess up with statutes, rules, regulations. You understand? Now, to achieve, the question is, one student will ask, Pavan sir, you told beautiful points. You told beautiful points. There are some 20-25 points I told which are grouped into E, A to E, 5 points. How can I achieve this? You tell me, any organization, they have all these objectives. How these objectives can be achieved? Tell me. Right now, how these objectives can be achieved? This is question. Answer. Answer. Entities develop plans, procedures, processes, plans, procedures, processes, programs, etc. to ensure that the above points are achieved, the above objectives are achieved. Entities develop various plans, entities develop various processes, entities develop various programs to ensure that the above points, above objectives are achieved. Objectives are achieved. I'll tell you one simple plan. Simple plan. There is one restaurant, like your Nandini restaurant or some restaurant like that, 1947. So these restaurants, if you go in the weekends, the barbecue nation, so there will be too much of crowd. Now imagine you are standing like government is giving that lemon rice packet for that. All these people will be there, no, flood affected people, like that you are waiting outside. You will pay 1000 rupees for dinner, but still you are waiting outside. Common task, okay? Now, the store manager or the reception guy, you came first. They have not given table to you. Someone came next. They have given table to them. The reception guy has given allocated table to the next guy. Now you will get all the beautiful words. You will go and ask him, no, idiot, I came first, no. Then the person said, sorry madam, by mistake we have given table. What mistake? You will catch the collar and drag him out. So not to face this kind of embarrassing situations, what they do, the moment you enter, they will maintain a register, they will write name Sahitya, phone number so and so, a table for 4 people. So first come, first serve. So customer is happy. There is a proper process. Your objectives are achieved. So this is a plan. You understand? You understand? So in short, these plans, programs, processes, projects, these are called control. Okay, right on. Next point. The above plans are also known as controls. The above plans are also known as controls. Now put the heading types of controls. Types of controls. Under the trade on, various controls are broadly classified into 5. Various controls are broadly classified into 5 categories. They are: 1. Preventive controls. They prevent frauds. 2. Detective controls. They detect the fraud. 3. Corrective controls. Once you detect fraud, you want to correct it. 4. Compensating controls. Compensating controls. 5. Directive controls. Preventive controls, detective controls, corrective controls, compensating controls, directive controls. These are various types of controls. Now the material I have prepared. So what is control? All these things I have given. Then here, page number 3. Types of internal controls. Can you see? Preventive controls, or these are also known as protective. Preventive is the correct word. Protective also you can use, but preventive controls. Preventive controls, detective controls, corrective controls, directive controls, compensative controls, compensating controls. Okay, now you have to read this 5 paras. That is your today's homework. Next class we will start with explanation on what are various types of controls. I'll give so many examples for protective controls, detective controls, corrective controls, directive controls, compensating controls, because MCQs are expected to be asked from this area, one of the very important areas from exam point of view. So I have set up the whole backdrop. Read 1-2 pages, first 1-2 pages read like how you read novel. Note down if you are not able to understand even a single word, ask that in the next class. Next class our agenda is going to be, we'll discuss about all these 5 types of controls. I'll explain these 5 types of controls with various examples, and then we'll do MCQ questions also. Okay, so this is today's class. You understand? Any doubts up to this?